Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to the Keating Sports Center for tonight's NAC Conference basketball matchup here between the Rockford University Regents and your Illinois Tech Scarlet Hawks. Ryan Cantlin here with you on the call as we look ahead and break down this upcoming matchup. Rockford comes into the Keating Center tonight with an 0-5 record, an 0-2 conference record, coming off of 2 conference losses last week, most recently against Concordia University Chicago, where they trailed and lost that contest just 57-54 in a buzzer beater type action there in Rockford, and lost on Wednesday against St. Norbert College by a score of 73-59. Illinois Tech, on the other hand, split a pair of conference matchups a week ago, coming off a loss against Aurora University, 103-77. Got the big win to open their conference season against Lakeland University up in Plymouth, Wisconsin by a score of 92-77. We are just about to get set to announce the starting lineups for this game and the national anthem. One of the keys to this contest for the Scarlet Hawks is they're going to be playing here in the middle of finals week, which obviously is a little different schedule than the normal setup of a normal week, and it's one of the things you look for, especially early in these contests, playing in the middle of finals week, see how the Scarlet Hawks come out, and I expect the first 5 minutes to be very telling in this contest moving forward. So look for Coach TJ and company to get the Scarlet Hawks rolling out of the gate to propel them to victory here tonight over the Regents. We will take a quick break and then rejoin for the starting lineups and the national anthem. You are watching Illinois Tech men's basketball on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. Back inside the broadcast booth here at the Keating Sports Center as we get ready for tip. It's John Davis III, Owen Walsh, Obran Kuzmanovic, Nicholas Ortiz, and Garrison Carter, your starters for the Scarlet Hawks. Jaden Bell, Luke Stuckey, Trey Miller, Devon Oregon, and Cooper Jackson for the Regents as we get ready to tip. Garrison Carter will do the jumping for the Scarlet Hawks. He is the leading scorer for the Scarlet Hawks, averaging 17.4 thus far through the season. Carter wins the tip, almost uncontested, and the Scarlet Hawks will have the first possession of the game. It's John Davis III on the carry up the floor. And they enter that ball into Carter. He takes care of the size advantage there, and the left hook is good, and the Scarlet Hawks are on the board. He's taking care of Jaden Bell in the post there. The smaller Jaden Bell guarding Carter there on the first possession. Carter takes care of the first 2 points of the contest. Baseline drive here, shut down by the Scarlet Hawks as they kick to the perimeter. Carter on the on-ball deal at the perimeter as we're under 10 on the shot clock. Shot off the board, does not get the reset. This one does, and a second offensive rebound for Rockford. And an open three ball is no good, but a third offensive board for the Regents here on the first possession for them offensively. Kick to the corner. Baseline drive. All the way around the perimeter. Rockford giving up multiple three-point attempts that would have been wide open to take a more contested shot, and finally the Scarlet Hawks come out with the rebound. So a flurry of chances here early on for Rockford. They remain scoreless after the first possession. Once again, an entry into Carter. Almost triple team, but goes right through contact, finishing at the hoop, this time over Luke Stuckley. Scarlet Hawks have employed some full court man-to-man pressure, and they continue to here as Davis guarded up the floor, now in the post. It's Oregon on the perimeter, the kick and the three ball. This one also no good. Another offensive rebound for the Regents. Cooper Jackson has at least 2 offensive boards already in the contest. They've gone to Carter both times offensively here. This one, they look to enter into the wing to try to get Carter a chance there. It's deflected out, and it'll remain Scarlet Hawk ball with 18 on the shot clock. Ortiz will enter it into Carter here on the wing. He'll hand off to Davis III. Pocket pass. Try to find Dudley in the middle of the floor. Deflected off of him, and it'll be a turnover. Illinois Tech will pick up the foul. Foul will go against Nicholas Ortiz. It'll be his first and the team's first. It was Isaiah Dudley checking into the contest for Obran Kuzmanovic as they look to settle down these offensive boards early on in this contest. Davis III going over that screen. Floater, no good. And Dudley comes out with the board, then threw it backwards, turned it over. Then gets the block at the rim, and then Garrison Carter will pull down the rebound. Corner to Ortiz. He's driving. He had a big game against Lakeland last Wednesday, and he will get to the free throw line off the drive. Trey Miller picks up the foul for Rockford. Both teams with one team foul here. Just 2.5 minutes into the contest. They'll be our first free throws of the contest. Ortiz at the free throw line here. First one up, around and good. Ortiz, the junior out of Alameda, California. as he looks to convert his second free throw. Long free throw routine, up and good, nothing but net, and the Scarlet Hawks lead at 6-2 here in the early stages of the first half. Scarlet Hawks now in much more of a 1-2-2 kind of zone pressure. Isaiah Dudley all the way up. He was calling for the double. Rockford's able to break the pressure, and they have it on the right wing. Kick to the corner three. This one also no good, and a fight for it underneath, and it'll be a foul. This one is going to go against the Scarlet Hawks. Owen Walsh on the push on the loose ball. Four offensive boards for Rockford. This one doesn't go as an offensive rebound, but another possession that they're going to come out with a second chance. They enter it to the top of the key. Hogan had it at the top for a second, handed off to Bell. His pass deflected away, and it'll stay with the Regents. Deep on the sideline, out of bounds here on the near side, right in front of the Illinois Tech bench. Tough spot to enter the ball from. They're going to clear it out, fight for it here, right in front of the scorers table. It's going to lead to a 5-on-4, quick in transition. Three ball is good from Luke Stuckey in the far side corner. First three ball to fall for the Regents as they employ what looked like a quick zone, but now back in the man-to-man. Carter finds Dudley underneath. Much smaller defender on him, however, he kicks out. Ortiz, the left-hand drive, all the way through. He goes around. Fadeaway jumper around the rim and out. Regents on the break. Will find the easy layup. Scarlet Hawks have, for the most part, a size advantage around the floor. They've, however, struggled to find the defensive rebounds early. They have scored in the paint multiple times. Owen Walsh hit caught with the extra step underneath. Travel will go to Rockford. Omar Salmon checking in for the Scarlet Hawks, as well as Kuzmanovic back in. Screen up top there, fought through by Davis III. Another screen up top here. This one's going to be switched. Go back to the shooter on the wing for three. Once again is Luke Stuckey. It's a timeout here from the Scarlet Hawks. It'll turn into a media timeout. She'll turn it into a full timeout here under 16 minutes to play. So back-to-back three balls for the Regents give them a 10-6 lead here early in the early stages. Luke Stuckey with 6 of those points with both of those three balls. We will step away. You are watching Illinois Tech men's basketball here on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. Back inside the Keating Sports Center as Scarlet Hawks will have possession here, tracing by 4 here in the early stages of the first half. As Rockford struggling from deep early, 0 for 4 on their first 4, have found their last 2, have given them the lead. Look for the Scarlet Hawks to go back to Garrison Carter in the paint, where they found some early success in the early stages, and he's going to find it in the paint right now. Going to work, double comes, had that shot blocked, but he got the whistle. I believe it's a travel call on Carter underneath. So turnover goes back to the Scarlet, or goes back to Rockford as they come up the floor. It's been Luke Stuckey with back-to-back three balls on back-to-back possessions, and he has it there at the top of the key as he looks to create. And the travel is going to go right back the other way. So a tightly officialed and whistled game thus far. There's been travels on both sides, multiple, here in the first 5 minutes of this contest. Bryce Shoto into the contest for the first time tonight. He will bring it up for the Scarlet Hawks. Ortiz behind the back. Almost lost it, but got it back. Played some catch with Shoto, and then all the way to the hoop and scooping with the right hand for 2. So Ortiz with 4 points here in the early stages. Rockford quickly down the floor as they set up their attack. Backdoor cut here. Baseline drive. Off front rim and in. Trey Miller on the board there for the Regents. Ortiz draws the double from Shoto down to the corner. Back to Shoto here at the wing. Ortiz asking for a screen. He gets it. Works through contact. Gets a whistle call. It's a foul. This one will go against Donovan Grunlow. His first, team second. Near side at the scorer's table. Changes here from the Scarlet Hawks. It's Nick Galati coming in for the first time here, and it'll be Bryce Shoto entering the ball. Galati with his first touch of the contest. Kicking to the corner, now out to the top of the key with Shoto. 10 now on the shot clock. 3 ball in the corner. Off the back rim, no good. It'll be Regent ball out of bounds. Soft man-to-man all the way up the floor here. Galati on the on-ball D. Rockford looking for the high entry pass into the paint. Push it out towards the perimeter here. Near side wing, fighting through 3 men all the way around the hoop, and the kick back outside, right back into the paint. Driving to the lane and scoring is Devon Organ. He got that pass to the far side wing, was able to cut right through the lane and finish with his strong right hand. 6-point advantage here for the Regents. 13:20 remains here in the first half. Kuzmanovic, the kick to the corner. Now it's Dudley working all the way from the perimeter inside. The swing pass there is deflected and stolen away. It's a run out for the Regents and a foul at the hoop. It's Devon Organ picking up the steal, going all the way to the paint, drawing the foul on Kuzmanovic. The third team foul on the Scarlet Hawks. First free throw off the back iron, no good. Scarlet Hawks with just 5 field goal attempts thus far in the contest, 5 turnovers. Has been a story thus far. Rockford already with 14 shots up. They've already had 6 3-balls. They've had more 3-ball attempts than the Scarlet Hawks have had field goal attempts in general. Second free throw there from Oregon is good. And now Shoto working into the middle. His scooping layup doesn't have enough on it. Rockford off and pushing. Looking for the entry pass underneath. Scarlet Hawks doubled that. Kick to the far side. 3-ball, no good. And 2 Regents are there for the offensive board. And this could be another foul on the Scarlet Hawks. I believe Nick Galati got tied up underneath. And that is going to be the call. It's going to be his first, team's 4th in the contest here. Be a baseline out of bounds for the Regents as they make some changes. Cooper Belna into the contest. Now Garrison Carter checking back in for the Scarlet Hawks as well. Backdoor cut right into the middle and draws the foul as Cooper Belna just into the contest is going to draw the foul and go to the line to shoot two. As Isaiah Dudley picks up his first foul. Just about every Scarlet Hawk that has touched the floor, it feels like, has picked up a foul. Nobody picking up their second, but they've spread them around, now up to 5 team fouls in the early stages of the first half. Belna's first free throw up and good. Rockford, a team that's kind of spread out their scoring here in the early stages of the season. It's one of the areas they've also struggled with, only putting up 60 points a game. Trey Miller, their leading scorer, at 15.8 a game. Devon Oregon with 9.8, and Luke Stuckey, who already has those 2 3 balls in today's contest, averaging 8.4. Scarlet Hawks scoreless in their last 2.5 minutes as Garrison Carter goes to work here. Working on the perimeter, working through a couple defenders, uses his body and a strong left hand, which is his dominant side, off the glass and in. That's his 6th point of the contest. Entered into the perimeter here. Kick to the corner, 3 ball, long, doesn't hit a thing, and John Davis III pulls down the rebound. Out and running, talking with Carter. Carter, 3 balls, good! Carter with 9 now for the Scarlet Hawks as he hit that on the left wing on the near side. Scarlet Hawks on a quick 5-0 run thanks to Garrison Carter. And now within 3. As Rockford goes all the way to the paint. Cameron Hogan there with the strong left hand off the glass to stop the 5-0 run of the Scarlet Hawks. Dudley, his defender, lost him. He goes all the way to the paint. They're going to get no shot. They're going to get the grab early on, and I believe they're going to keep it on the floor, but they're going to discuss here quickly as we go to the media timeout. It will be a shooting foul. I think that back official on the baseline came in and said he was going up for that shot. So it'll be a foul on number 5, Hogan, who just came up with that bucket on this side of the gym, picks up the foul on the other side on the south end, and it'll send Isaiah Dudley to the line here after the media timeout. As we look into the stat sheet a little bit here in the first half, as we talked about, Garrison Carter now leading the way from a scoring perspective for either club. He's got 9. He's 4 of 4 from the field, 1 of 1 from beyond the arc. The only other member of the Scarlet Hawks with points on the board is Nicholas Ortiz. He's got 4, 2 of those at the free throw line and a left-handed layup. Rockford, on the other hand, has spread things out across the board. Stuckey with those 2 3 balls leads the way with 6, but they have members with 3, 2, 2, and 1 to get to their 18 points on the Rockford side. Rockford shooting 41% from the field on 7 of 17 shooting. Scarlet Hawks 62.5% on 5 of 8 shooting. So we talked about early on before tip, those first 5 minutes being important here in finals week, just getting into the swing of the action. A little different week. I'm sure a lot of these Scarlet Hawk players have been in the library a lot studying for some of these finals this week, and it's just a different week and a tough week to compete through, but they've done a nice job maintaining contact to Rockford here early on. I expected things only to get better as the game goes on, as Dudley misses his first free throw here. Second free throw rattles around, no good. 0 for 2 at the line for Dudley, and it remains a 5-point advantage for the Regents. All the way to the paint. Tough layup through contact is good. It's Cameron Hogan, back-to-back possessions for Rockford, getting on the scoreboard. Rockford switching a lot of these screens at the top. Carter stepping into a 3 ball off the bounce. No good here. Rockford's going to pull down the board. Hogan kicking baseline. Now through pass all the way through. Scarlet Hawk defenders are there. No opening yet. Entered into a high post. Dudley on ball D. Kick out. 3 ball. Wide open and good by Cameron Hogan. He quickly has 7 points off the bench for Rockford. Kick to the corner here. Carter thought about it. He's going to work the left hand. He kicks outside. 3 ball up. Just long, and another rebound. And Hogan brings this one down. He's been all over the floor on both sides. Scarlet Hawks need to find a couple stops here on the defensive end. Spin move into the post. No shot. Foul called before that on the hold. Foul will go against Nick Galati, which will be his second, and it'll be the team's 6th. We'll put Rockford in the bonus on the next foul with 9:47 remaining in the first half. Be a baseline out of bound here for the Regents. Entered in Hogan, going to work again. He lost the handle of it, got it back. 14 on the shot clock now as Rockford resets. Entered into the low post, double come, they kick out to Hogan. Thought better of it, drive and kick. Another 3 ball up, this one long, doesn't hit a thing. And it's going to be a quick Rockford foul on the rebound. So go against Stuckey, his first, team's 4th. Rockford has pushed this lead up to double digits. 10-point advantage for the Regents. Carter back to the basket, working in the low post. He goes up, got the foul called here from the near side official. And Carter will go back to the line. Foul here will go against Jaden Bell. That's his first. It's Rockford up to 5 fouls. Carter's first free throw off the front rim, no good. Scarlet Hawks now just 2 of 5 at the line. Second one up and good here. Carter into double figures with 10 now. A 1-2 pressure. Scarlet Hawks looked to trap kind of right before the timeline there. Didn't have the opportunity here. As Carter now back on ball, and they're back into the man-to-man. Hogan on the drive. Kicking to the corner. Thought about a 3 now on the far side wing. They're going to look underneath. Good find and a good finish there. Cooper Jackson with the finish. I believe it was Trey Miller with almost the around-the-body pass into the low post there from the baseline for 2. Double here off the screen. They get it to Carter. Drive, mishandle, and it'll be a Rockford steal off the Illinois Tech turnover. Kick here. Middle drive, shut down here by the Scarlet Hawks. Hogan feeds it into the paint. The kick to the corner is picked off by Carter. With a head of steam, he finds Ortiz. 3 ball, no good. And Rockford back with possession. 11-point advantage. They slow things down. As Trey Miller takes it up the floor. One quick dribble and kicks back out here. Near side wing. Entrance in. Turns into an Illinois Tech turnover or an Illinois Tech steal, and then Carter is fouled going up the floor. It'll be the 6th team foul on Rockford. This one will go against Luke Stuckey. That'll be his 2nd foul. We'll go to a media timeout here with 7:45 remaining in the first half. We will take a break. You are watching Illinois Tech men's basketball here on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. Welcome back to the Keating Sports Center. It'll be Illinois Tech ball here on the near side, right in front of the scores table here. They trail it by 11, 24 or 25-14 is our score. Garrison Carter has been the leading scorer in the contest. He got 10 of the 14 Scarlet Hawk points, leading scorer for Illinois Tech on the season as well. So Owen Walsh picking up his dribble at the top of the key as John Davis III goes to work. Through contact all the way to the hoop as he finishes through contact. No foul called, but he goes off the glass with the right hand for two. He picks up full court now. Jaden Bell handles the pressure and is able to hand off before getting the ball back. Now Owen Walsh on him. Baseline drive, his through pass as they kick it around the perimeter. Top of the key three is good by Trey Miller. Nicholas Ortiz draws a double, works through both of them. Carter to answer. Three ball, good. Illinois Tech with the response. So threes on both sides of the floor as Carter now up to 13 points. Entered into about the elbow here. Sharp pass off the hands and then handled for a quick drive and a quick bucket by Trey Miller as he's starting to heat up for the Regents. Owen Walsh trying to split two Regent defenders. Does. Almost mishandled it as he went up for the layup. Was able to gain control and finishes strong with the left hand. Six minutes now to play here in the first half. Illinois Tech looking for a couple stops. They found the offense. Now need to find some defensive stops. Kick to the corner. Carter with a hand in the face. No good here. Fight for it underneath. Regents find the offensive rebound and the bucket. Coach Gray cannot believe the Scarlet Hawks can't find a defensive rebound right now as John Davis III is going to draw the foul and he will shoot a 1-and-1. Foul goes against Cooper Belna. That'll be his second. And it'll put the Scarlet Hawks in the bonus with the 7-team foul as John Davis III will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. It's been a flurry of points on both sides as both teams continue to just trade buckets. As the front end of the 1-and-1 is good from Davis III, and he will shoot a second. It's now 7 offensive rebounds for the Regents, none for the Scarlet Hawks. It's been 14-6 on the glass thus far today as Davis III converts the second free throw. Bryce Shoto back into the action as he picks up full court, and now Davis III will do the same on Hogan, who's back into the contest. Hogan came off the bench the first time and had a flurry of points. Has the ball here on the near side, enters it into the post. Double comes, three ball in the corners, wide open, no good. And Garrison Carter fights for the rebound and wins it. He's out with a head of steam. Left-handed dribble, finds Dudley up the floor. He's hacked going up for two, and he'll shoot two at the line. Good find by Carter to find Dudley wide open underneath, and it was Grunlow just going through the arms to prevent Dudley from going up for the two-handed slam. Dudley's first free throw, no good. He's now 0 for 3 on the day at the stripe for the junior out of West Columbia, South Carolina. Changes here on the region side. Cooper Jackson checking back in. He's out there with Hogan, Miller, Oregon, and Bell right now. So most of the starters back into the contest with the exception of Hogan. Off the dribble, step back three, no good. Dudley comes out with the board. He kicks out to Carter, who finds Davis the third, running to the lane. No good, and no foul call. Scarlet Hawk bench can't believe it. Enter into the post. As Carter got a hand on it, it'll be baseline out of bounds as Coach Gray continues to ask the official how there wasn't a whistle on the other end. 8-point game. Rockford here entering on the baseline with 20 on the shot clock. Miller to Hogan as they kick it around the perimeter. Off the glass, no good, and the Scarlet Hawks, it was Dudley and Carter both going up for that board. Ortiz had a lane. He was looking behind him, though. Kick here to the corner. 3 ball, no good. Dudley's tap will send it back to the Regents. Rockford's been tenacious on the defensive glass, just like they have been on the offensive glass, have not given up an offensive rebound. They pulled down 7 of them thus far in the contest. It's been a big story thus far. Entered into the post. It's going to be a kick on Ortiz. Put 20 on the shot clock, and Rockford will maintain possession here with the baseline out of bounds. Quick entrance. Drive here. Floater up and good over Bryce Shoto. It was Jaden Bell with his third and fourth points of the contest as Shoto brings it up the floor. Fake handoff, and Dudley now give it up to Ortiz. His one-handed pass deflected. Fight for it, and it's going to send Davis the third to the line off the free ball foul. We're going to push on Cooper Jackson. A lead in to our final media timeout of the first half. We had a 10-point game, 34-24 your score. Rockford continues to lead it here at the Keating Sports Center. You are watching Illinois Tech men's basketball on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. So John Davis III will take to the free throw line, shooting another 1-and-1. He converted 2 free throws on the 1-and-1 just a few minutes ago. We want to thank our viewers for joining into this contest, whether you're an Illinois Tech supporter or a Rockford Region supporter. We thank you for tuning in and watching this broadcast here on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. Free throw up and good. Nothing but net for Davis III. He's now up to 5 points in the contest. And 6 as he converts now 4 of 4 at the line today. Scarlet Hawks in the full court pressure here. Looking to set up a trap possibly. They're just going to let Rockford break it. Now an extended kind of 2-3 look from the Scarlet Hawks as Rockford took a minute to figure out exactly what they were in. Now down to 10 on the shot clock. Entered in here, corner, thought about a 3-ball, now trapped. Fight for it. Nothing there, kick to the corner, 3-ball as the buzzer sounds. No rim, and it's a shot clock violation on the Regents. So good defensive possession there from the Scarlet Hawks, forcing a tough 3-ball at the buzzer. Now they have a chance to cut this into this lead even more right now. Shoto handling. Carter, 3-ball, just short. Fight for it underneath. It's going to stay with the Scarlet Hawks. So shot clock will be reset to 20. Be Bryce Shoto taking it out. Baseline out of bounds for the Scarlet Hawks. They look to cut into this Rockford lead. Rockford looking for their first conference win and their first win on the season. They come into this contest 0-5 in the early part of this campaign. Ortiz, outside top of the key, draws 2, finds Dudley underneath. He goes up and under through contact for a right-handed layup. And Dudley finds his first field goal of the contest. Illinois Tech right back to the 2-3 here with 2.5 to go in the first half. Kick to the corner, into the post. Double there, fight for it underneath. Rockford finds a way to get the back. Now 10 on the shot clock. 3-ball, no good. And another offensive rebound for Rockford. Their 8th rebound on the offensive glass of the first half. This one coming out of a zone look for the Scarlet Hawks. The long rebound off the 3 miss by Jaden Bell. Shoto all the way to the hoop, lost kind of control, just kind of threw up a wild shot. No good there. 1:45 remains here in the first half. Illinois Tech continuing to stick. Now out of this 2-3 look, back to the man. Free run out here as Shoto blows the layup on the left-hand side. It's a beautiful pass from Dudley off the defensive rebound. He just missed the layup. 8-point contest. Rockford still now with possession. There'll be a timeout on the Rockford side. Be a 30-second timeout for the Regents. This one will remain a 30-second timeout as we are done with the media timeouts for the first half. So we will stay here as we look into the stat sheet here quickly. Trey Miller, now the leading scorer, tied with Cameron Hogan. They both have 7 for the Rockford side. Garrison Carter still with 13 leads the way for both sides. It is notable to point out Cooper Jackson with 6 rebounds on the Rockford side here in the early part of this contest, and he has been all over the glass. He had 2 early offensive rebounds. I think he pulled down another offensive rebound here in the last few minutes. So he may have 3 offensive rebounds here in the first half. Continues to be a story thus far in the contest. Ten bench points for Rockford, just 3 for the Scarlet Hawks. Another notable point thus far, in 10-2 in second chance points, which is basically the difference in the contest if you're to look inside this game thus far. 3-ball here on the far side wing, no good. 2 Scarlet Hawks come down with it. Dudley ends up pulling it down. A jump ball up to Carter. they fight for it. He was contested. It'll go out on the baseline for the Scarlet Hawks. So it'll be baseline out of bounds for the Scarlet Hawks as they look to wipe down a wet spot here on the floor. So 61 seconds remain in the first half. Both teams kind of on a scoring drought here in the last kind of minute or so in this contest. Rockford's been scoreless for almost 2 minutes. They're 1 of 6 in their last 6 field goals. They continue to wipe down the floor here. Now we're ready to go. It's baseline inbounds for the Scarlet Hawks. It's a kind of a toss into the post to Dudley. The handoff to Shoto. Hounded by 2 Regent defenders. Now the kick out, and we have a whistle here. I don't think either clock started on the inbounds. So we're going to put 20 on the shot clock, 54 on the game clock. Be sideline out of bounds for the Scarlet Hawks, as the clock didn't start on the inbounds there. Shoto enters to Carter, and he'll get it right back here. Now 15 on the shot clock. Dudley setting the screen, double drawn. Carter puts it on the floor. 7 now on the shot clock as he continues to back down his defender. Spin move, goes to the right hand, is able to find the bottom of the rim off the glass with his weak hand, the right hand, as Carter adds on to his game high of 15 here in the first half for the Scarlet Hawks, and the Scarlet Hawks have pulled within 6. As small as this deficit has been in the first half in a while. Now Bryce Shoto on a run out. He's going to hand off Ortiz. The easy layup is good. He comes up lame on his ankle a little bit, but now the clock continues to run down to 5 seconds. They catch him in the change, and it's a quick layup for the Regents as they get that layup back, and that'll end the first half. So your score here after the first half, 38-32. Rockford is going to lead it by 6 heading into the break. That lead was as big as 12, and it stayed at 12 for a majority of the first half, from about that 10-minute mark all the way down to about the 6 or 5 minute mark, and then Illinois Tech started to find a way to cut into that lead. One of the stories in the contest, especially in the last 5 minutes, is Illinois Tech has been able to come down with those defensive boards. It was Rockford pulling down 8 offensive rebounds in the first half. That led to 10 second chance points to just 2 second chance points for the Scarlet Hawks. Has been a big story thus far in the contest. We will step away, and then we will look at some of our first half stats, as well as the keys to the second half for both teams as they look to find a win here in the middle of this week before Christmas. You are watching Illinois Tech men's basketball here on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. Welcome back inside the Keating Sports Center as we go over some of our first half stats and dive into some keys of the second half for both squads. They look to come out victorious here this evening. Scarlet Hawks shooting 50% from the field on 11 of 22 shooting, 2 of 7 from beyond the arc at 28.6%. They've gotten a line consistently as well, 8 of 12 at the charity stripe, or 66%. Rockford, on the other hand, they are 16 of 35 from the field, shooting 45%. 4 of 17 from beyond the arc for 23%. If that's a number that goes up for them, expect them to have success in the second half if they can find the range from deep. Just 4 free throws from their side, which is a little bit of note as the Scarlet Hawks picked up that 6th foul with over 9 minutes remaining in the first half. They did not pick up another foul the rest of the half. And Rockford started to foul the Scarlet Hawks and put them into the bonus, where the Scarlet Hawks were able to shoot 6 additional free throws in the bonus right there. As we talked about a little bit before the break, it's Trey Miller now leading the way for Rockford. He's got 9 points on 4 of 8 shooting from the field. And Cameron Hogan of Rockford with 7, 3 of 5 shooting. He did a lot of that damage in the early stages of the first half as he immediately came off the bench and had a quick impact. 6 points as well for Luke Stuckey. He has those points all from beyond the arc on 2 of 2 from beyond the arc. So 2 of 15 from the rest of the Rockford regions from beyond the arc if you take Stuckey out of things. On the Illinois Tech side, Garrison Carter leading the way on 6 of 8 shooting, 2 of 3 from deep for him. He's got both Illinois Tech 3 balls. He's got 15 points. John Davis III and Nicholas Ortiz both with 6 for Illinois Tech. Scarlet Hawks, I'm sure, talked about in the break about making sure they are crashing the glass on the defensive end, as it's those 10 second chance points that supply a lot of the difference in the contest thus far to the 2 just for the Scarlet Hawks side. So 38-32 is our score as we wind the clock down here. Just a minute to go before we start action here in half number 2 inside the Keating Center tonight. We will take a quick 30-second break, and it'll then be second half action here on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. We are just about ready to get underway here in second half action inside the Keating Sports Center. The Regent ball to start the second half. We dive in any foul trouble. There's 2 fouls, the max that we've seen. Stuckey, Belna, and Grunlow for the Regents, all with 2 fouls. On the Illinois Tech side, just Nick Galati is the only member with 2 fouls. Illinois Tech coming out in a 1-3-1. We have not seen this much from the Scarlet Hawks. Nothing in this set thus far today, at least. Kick outside, and then into the corner. 3 ball is up. No good. Fight for it underneath, and an early Rockford rebound. Working into the post here. Dudley defending. Skip pass. All the way around the perimeter. Extra pass, another 3 ball up. This one no good. Doesn't hit a thing. Garrison Carter pulls down another rebound. His 5th rebound of the contest. Ortiz enters to Dudley. He's looking inside to Carter. He goes low to him. Fight for it underneath. And it's a turnover by Isaiah Dudley. Possession back with the Regents. Man-to-man defense employed by the Scarlet Hawks here. Enters into the post. Backdoor cut through the hands, all the way out to the perimeter. Owen Walsh shut that down and then got called for the reach. The Owen Walsh's second foul of the contest, first on the Scarlet Hawks here in half number 2. Scarlet Hawks, Isaiah Dudley out there with 4 other starters. Shooter shot up, no good. Stuckey there for 3. Owen Walsh almost coast to coast for 2, and the lead is down to 4. Ball got kicked out. We're going to have a whistle here. It's going to stop the clock as that ball deflected. Then we have a delay of game warning on Isaiah Dudley as the ball went off of him. No problems as long as that doesn't come up once again. Back in the zone look are the Scarlet Hawks. Extended 1-3-1. Kick out here. Stuckey passing now. Down to the corner. Dudley defending underneath, and he's going to pick up the foul. Cooper Jackson going up 4-2. Drew the contact from Dudley. Be his second, team second. Almost 2 minutes here into half number 2. Just 2 points on the board thus far in half number 2 as Jackson goes up, no good on the first. Free throw number 2 up and no good once again. So a pair missed there by Jackson. Carter pulls down rebound number 6, and Davis III is off for the Scarlet Hawks. Entered into the high post. Dudley working on his man. He's going to the floor, drag that trail foot, and it'll be a turnover off the travel. Got a little too deep into the post there. Had a lot of black jerseys around him. And foot slid out underneath him, and he came away with the travel. Owen Walsh picking up on the perimeter here. They're back into the man-to-man, and Owen Walsh is going to pick up his second foul of the half and his third foul of the contest, third team foul as well. So Owen Walsh quickly in a little bit of foul trouble, and the Scarlet Hawks are going to go get him. As it's Omar Salmon into the contest for Walsh. Oregon working the perimeter. Baseline drive here, shut down by the Scarlet Hawks. Swung around the perimeter. Scarlet Hawks doing a good job defending here. Double comes underneath. Find it underneath. Ball just jumps up into the hoop. Right there is Devon Oregon, found the ball underneath the hoop and was able to just float it high and landed in the middle of the rim. Quick pick and roll game here and an easy bucket for Isaiah Dudley. Good pick and roll game by Dudley and the newly entered Salmon as he picks up the assist, and we're back to a 4-point game. As a high pick and roll comes here. Scarlet Hawks defend. Now a corner 3 ball. No good. And Carter comes down with it. And Davis III is off and running. He's going to put up the easy layup. And this lead is down to 2. Carter's been a force on the glass here. He picks up the rebound and the assist for the easy run out for Davis III. Baseline drive, and then a turnover here, and they're going to throw it out to Davis III again. He's going to run it down, tries to make it move. He does. Reverse layup, goes all the way around the rim, but can't find the bottom. Scarlet Hawks, as we've talked about, the longer this game goes, more they get into rhythm, as they're in the middle of finals week. Rattles around the rim here, no good. Another push out. Carter up. He finishes at the paint. We got a tie game. Dudley came down with a rebound. Threw a little floating drop pass right into the hands of Carter. Somebody call the Colts. He may need to fill in for Phillip Rivers maybe this weekend. Kick out to the corner, swing pass, another three ball up. This one looks short. It is. Fight for the rebound's going to find the Regents. Double Kunz, Dudley the block again. Davis the third comes down with it. Now Carter on the run. His man goes up. His finish with the left is good, and the Scarlet Hawks are on a run. They have taken the lead. It's now an 8-0 run for the Scarlet Hawks, and Rockford calls a timeout. The fast break points are coming in waves for the Scarlet Hawks, and they have taken a 42-40 lead inside the Keating Sports Center tonight. So we have 30-second timeout for the Regents. They'll turn into a media timeout here at the 15:08 mark. We will take a quick break. You are watching Illinois Tech men's basketball on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. The first horn sounds and both teams are about to break the huddle. Scarlet Hawks on a 10-2 run here in the early part of half number 2. It's been an 8-0 run in the last 2:18 alone. One of the main stories thus far here in the second half, Garrison Carter's been a force on the glass. He's already now up to 9 rebounds for the contest. He came in to halftime with just 4 rebounds, so 5 rebounds in the first 5 minutes for Carter has allowed Illinois Tech to run the floor. Isaiah Dudley's thrown a couple lengthy passes, and the Scarlet Hawks are on a big run. Coming back out into the zone right here of the 2-3 variety right now. 10 seconds now left on the clock. Stuckey out on the perimeter. Kicking. Kick down to the corner. Step in, mid-range, no good. Fight for it underneath. Deflected. It's going to go to the Scarlet Hawks. Rockford forcing a lot of those rotations here in the zone by the Scarlet Hawks. They've been able to stay home, cover up most of those 3 balls, not give the threes to the main Rockford shooters. And it's worked out well. Now Carter, 3 ball in the corner, no good as it rattles around the rim. Devon Oregon will take it up the floor. Scarlet Hawks, little miscommunication of what defense they're in now, but it looks like the man-to-man variety as 20 seconds remain on the shot clock. Stuckey in the corner here. Into the paint. Double comes, and it's turned over. Scarlet Hawks going to slow things down a little bit on the orders of Coach Gray. They got a mismatch underneath, and they tried to throw it down to Carter, but it was too strong on the pass. It'll be a turnover. So 2-point lead remains. Stuckey works it outside to Oregon. Back to Stuckey. His pass almost picked off, but they're going to get a foul call. It was Nicholas Ortiz jumping that pass. Got a hand on it. The foul will go against number 5, Cameron Hogan. That'll be his first. Bryce Shoto taking things up the floor, handing off to Davis the third. Kuzmanovic out on the perimeter now. And he let that foot slide for a travel. Second travel he's picked up in the contest. Once again, it's a couple turnovers here by the Scarlet Hawks. They've done very well when they've been able to get that shot up, shooting very well from the field. Over 50% on the contest. Over 18 less shots than the Regents. Double here in the paint. Almost 5-second call. Now kicked out. 3-ball. Off back iron. No good. And Kuzmanovic is hounded by a Rockford defender and draws the foul. This one will be also on Cameron Hogan. So he picks up 2 quick fouls here in the second half. Be the second team foul. Both of those on Hogan. Quick little floor maintenance as they wipe down the floor. .12:56 remain here in the contest. Illinois Tech back in front, trailed most of the contest, but now have a 2-point lead, 42-40. As a high pick and roll game as he draws 2 defenders out top. Galati's going to kick. Davis the third. Kuzmanovic now working on his defender all the way into the middle. Right-handed hook shot, no good. Dudley goes up. They're going to get him on the over-the-back call, and it's going to go to Rockford. That 14th foul on the Scarlet Hawks will be the 3rd foul on Isaiah Dudley in the contest, and he will check out of this contest. Garrison Carter right back in after a quick breather. Trey Miller, haven't said his name much here in the second half, but he brings it up the floor for the Regents. His right-hand dribble, he got what looked like elbow. He went down, now holding his ankle. We will see as the training staff is going to tend to him. From my vantage point, it almost looked like he got hit up top, but I believe he may have lost his footing on the floor and rolled that ankle. So the training staff here at the Keating Sports Center tends to Trey Miller. We're going to take a quick break and step away. 42-40 your score. The Scarlet Hawks lead it here at the Keating Sports Center. You are watching right here on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. Back here at the Keating Sports Center, as you were able to probably see on the video, Trey Miller was able to walk off the floor on mostly his own power. We wish him the best. It'll be number 21 Cooper Jackson taking his free throws here. So 2 free throws for Jackson. His first one, nowhere near it. So he will have one more. Second free throw up and good. Most improved there on the second attempt. 42-41 your score as Bryce Shoto comes up the floor for the Scarlet Hawks. John Davis III working over 2 screens. Working on Hogan as he goes all the way to the rim, off the spin and the bucket. And he's going to pick up the technical foul as he said something to Cameron Hogan as soon as he put that ball in the hoop. So it's going to be a technical foul against John Davis III. Be 2 shots for the Regents and the ball. Number 13, Cooper Staley at the line for the Regents. He misses the front of the 2 technical free throws. Second one up and good. And Rockford will maintain possession after the 2 free throws. So 42-44 your score now. Tech up by 2 as the Scarlet Hawks look to set up the full court pressure. See if they step back. No, this time they're going to jump into a double team. They get out of it here. Rockford looks to set up. Entered into a high post. Kick to the corner. Hogan, 3-ball, no good. Carter goes up, and that'll be a double-double for him. That's his 10th rebound of the contest. John Davis III quickly up the floor off the pass from Carter. Davis III working down low. Turning, nothing there. Go back to Shoto out top. He draws a double. Deflected out. And he'll stay with the Scarlet Hawks. Bryce Shoto will enter it. Garrison Carter at the perimeter. Just over 10 on the shot clock here. They kick down to Carter. Under now 5 on the clock. Back to the basket. He's got a double. 3, 2, 1. And they're not going to get a shot up. It'll be a shot clock violation on the Scarlet Hawks. 11:15 remains here in the contest. Davis III will check out. Ortiz back in for Illinois Tech. Entered in. The Scarlet Hawks are going to pull back at least a little bit. See if they want to double on this pass. They don't this time. They drop back into the 2-3 defense they've showcased. A lot of zone. It's about the 2-minute mark in the first half. Rockford has struggled to shoot their way out of it. Enters into the post here. Double comes. Over 2. No good. Second attempt, no good. And Shoto will come down with it eventually. It's Cooper Jackson with multiple attempts. Shoto, wild layup is good. Rockford moves it around the perimeter. Now a 4-point Illinois Tech lead. Kick to the corner. 3-ball is up. This one's also no good. And now it's going to be a foul against the Regents on the rebound. Cooper Staley has been brought into this game in the second half to do a lot of shooting. He's gotten a couple good looks, but hasn't been able to find the bottom of the net. He's 0 of 3 for deep. A lot of those have been really good looks for the Regents. We're going to have a media timeout here at the under 12-minute mark, at the 10:20 mark of the second half. Foul on that last play went against Cameron Hogan. He's got 3 fouls all in the second half. That'd be the third foul, so all 3 team fouls for Rockford in the second half have been on Cameron Hogan. We dive into the stat sheet a little bit here. Rockford, we talked about at the break. If they were able to find the range from deep after 4 of 17 shooting in the first half, they would have a lot of success. While the opposite has been true thus far. They are 0 of 9 here in the first 10 minutes of play here in half number 2. On the other side of things, we talked about those offensive rebounds. They haven't been cleaned up entirely, but they definitely have been cleaned up in the fact that the second chance points have gotten down. We look to the second chance points as I'm handed a stat sheet right now in the second half here. No second chance points for the Regents in the early stages or the first half of half number 2. They have had a couple of offensive boards, but they have not been able to convert out of them. 5 offensive rebounds in half number 2 for the Regents, but no points out of them. As we're back into action as Garrison Carter goes to work in the paint, and he's going to get fouled, and it'll be Scarlet Hawk ball underneath their hoop. This foul will be against Devon Oregon. It'll be the team's 4th. Just 4 second chance points for the Regents thus far in half number 2, and we're halfway through. Carter running around the screens. He draws almost a double. Looks like they had Kuzmanovic for a second underneath the hoop, but they'll go safety out to Carter. Shoto will reset here, top of the key. Working pick and roll. Looking to find Kuzmanovic underneath. The pass comes back to Shoto, and he finds the layup. Now a 6-point lead, and the highest, or the biggest lead Illinois Tech has featured in this contest. Shoto on ball D, out top on Hogan. Entered into Jackson. A high post. Staley out top. Now down to him in the corner, running. Layup from the baseline is good off the floater. Luke Stuckey, the bucket, as Garrison Carter turns it over and gives Rockford the opportunity to continue to cut into this lead. On Oregon, kicking to Jaden Bell on the near side. Garrison Carter got a hand on it, knocks him out to the perimeter. Hogan, right-hand drive, kicking. 3 ball up off the back iron, no good. Fight for underneath, and another offensive rebound by the Regents. This one comes with buckets. 2 points for Rockford as Shoto goes all the way to the hoop, battles his defender, and goes up and gets fouled. So foul will go against Devon Oregon. On that last possession, it was Luke Stuckey with another opportunity from deep. His first wide open look since this stages in the first half. This one couldn't find the mark. Bryce Shoto can't find the mark here on his first free throw as it kind of stuck between the backboard and the back iron and then fell away. 8:34 as we wind down the clock here. It's becoming to come crunch time for both of these teams as Bryce Shoto can't convert a pair. He can't convert either. He picks it up, though, 90 feet from his goal. Jumps that little handoff here. Dudley back into the contest with 3 fouls for the Scarlet Hawks as well. Left-hand drive. Now a baseline left-hand drive, little floater. That's good. We're back tied up, and it's a 6-0 run for the Regents. Davis III waiting to check in for the Scarlet Hawks. Garrison Carter, right-hand drive, spinning, double comes, works through it, short on his finish. Rockford has numbers. Turned down the open 3. They got a better look. Three ball here is good. Their first one of the second half. Devon Oregon converts and gives Rockford the lead back here at 51-48. Skip past to Carter in the corner, looking to answer. Three ball off the backboard and in from the far corner. We're not playing a game of horse, but that would win you a lot of game of horses if you can bank it in from the corner. So Carter converts from deep, and we're back tied at 51. Drive here, right back to Oregon. Three ball, no good. The smallest man on the floor, Bryce Shoto, comes out with the board. Three ball on the other side. No good. Tipped out. Great job by Owen Walsh. And the Scarlet Hawks with another chance. Isaiah Dudley out at the perimeter here. He's going to hand to Shoto. Into Carter. Mismatch. He goes to work. Can't finish. Both these teams look a little tired going up and down the floor right now. And as I say that, Rockford's going to throw it back to the Scarlet Hawks. Give us the opportunity to slow things down and into immediate timeout. Everybody's going to catch their breath here. Media timeout here at the Keating Sports Center. 51-51 your score with 6:39 remaining to play. You are watching Illinois Tech men's basketball here on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. So Illinois Tech ball out of the break. So they look to take the lead back. They also have the possession arrow, which could come important down the closing stretches of this contest. Rockford on a little bit of a run themselves after the 6-point lead for the Scarlet Hawks was quickly erased as John Davis III takes on a defender and floats high in the air as he touches that one off the glass with his right hand. It gives the Scarlet Hawks back the lead. Those are points 11 and 12 for Davis III on the night. Inside drive here, and a floating layup is good from Jaden Bell. So Davis scores on Bell. Bell scores right back on Davis III. Drive here, and the bucket off the bench for Omar Salman. His first points of the night are big ones, giving the Scarlet Hawks the lead right back. So layups for the Scarlet Hawks, Rockford, and then the Scarlet Hawks to give them the lead right back. Kick to the corner, swung around the perimeter by Rockford. Illinois Tech back in the man. Three ball in the corner is short. Dudley comes down with the rebound. He handles all the way up to Walsh. Coaching staff on the Illinois Tech side asking them to slow things down, and they do. 20 on the shot clock as Davis III just holds it. Miscommunication there. Now down to 11 and 10 on the clock. Kuzmanovic driving off the glass, no good, not close. Not a great possession for the Scarlet Hawks, and Rockford out and running. Wide open here in the perimeter. Owen Walsh is able to pick it up in time. Baseline drive, layup, no good. Dudley pulls down another rebound as Garrison Carter looks to check in beneath me. John Davis III outside at the perimeter. 20 on the shot clock as the Scarlet Hawks look to extend the lead back up to multiple possessions. He goes to work. Got hit in the eye, it appears, but then kicked to the round of the perimeter. Owen Walsh shuts it down. Kuzmanovic, the right-hand drive. 5 on the shot clock. He goes up, and they get the foul called. It sounded like a lot of ball, but they get across the arm there. They'll send Kuzmanovic to the line to shoot 2. Foul will go against Jaden Bell, his second, team's 6th. Both teams will be in the bonus on the next foul. .423 remains in the game. Early NAC contest. Illinois Tech 1-1 in their conference thus far. Rockford 0-2. Kuzmanovic shoots 2. First free throw off backboard around the rim and no good. So it won't be a 2-possession lead for the Scarlet Hawks, but they can push it to 3 with a make here. Free throw is good from Kuzmanovic. It's a 3-point lead for the Scarlet Hawks, 56-53. Entered in, as we talked about earlier, Rockford averaging 60 points a game. Illinois Tech can hold them under that. They're going to be victorious tonight, it appears. Kicked underneath. Layup is good. Good passing play by the Regents there. It's Ben Grunlow on the bucket underneath. Pressure there. Walsh thought about a 3. Solomon, left-hand dribble. He got fouled. He's going to go to the line. They're going to give him continuation there, and they're going to allow him to shoot 2. Coach Regal not happy about that call. That'll lead us in to our final media timeout at the under 4-minute mark. 3:55 remains. That foul will go against Luke Stuckey. That'll be his 3rd. Shouldn't have to worry about it too much here late in the contest, but does pick up that 3rd foul. We'll take a quick break, and then we will have the finale of this contest here at the Keating Sports Center. It's a good one. Scarlet Hawks lead things 56-55 here on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. Omar Salmon at the free throw line, shooting a pair, looking to extend this lead back up to 3 for the Scarlet Hawks. First free throw, nothing but net for the freshman out of Amman, Jordan. This one finds the back iron and rattles home. So good pair of clutch free throws by the freshman. The Scarlet Hawks back up by 3. Now extended pressure all the way up the floor. Now they're going to dump back into that 2-3. Rockford works the ball around the perimeter. And a mishandle, and it'll be Illinois Tech ball off the turnover. It was Hogan on the left-hand drive baseline. Ball just bounced away from him, and it's turnover for the Regents. Gives the Scarlet Hawks the chance to extend this to a 2-possession game at the 3:31 mark of the second half. Salmon takes it up the floor. They're going to give it to Carter. He's going to face the floor and then hand off to Davis III, who's just going to spread it out. Back to Salmon. They're looking for Carter underneath. They found him. He draws a triple team. fighting through a lot of contact. No call. They're going to get a whistle and a jump ball as he went up for the second time. 8 remains on the shot clock. It'll be Illinois Tech possession on the arrow. So arrow now with the Regents. 8 seconds, baseline out of bounds. We'll see what the Scarlet Hawks draw up. They're going to clear it out to Dudley. He's going to go to work one-on-one. 2 on the shot clock now. Fight for it underneath. And it'll be a shot clock violation on the Scarlet Hawks. Now under 3 minutes to play in a 3-point game. Scarlet Hawks played a really close contest of similar intensity early in the season against Rose-Hulman. Ended up losing that game by just 1. Have the 3-point advantage here. Hogan thought about the 3 ball, got it back. Here he's going to let it rip, and that's a 3 ball. And we have a tie ball game as Cameron Hogan, with his first points since the first half, knots it up for Rockford. They're going to give to Dudley. Looks to go to work. Salmon back to Dudley. He goes up and over a defender. Couldn't finish, but he draw the foul. The Isaiah Dudley to the line, shooting a pair. Luke Stuckey picks up the foul, and I just said a few minutes ago that his third foul wasn't a big deal, and now he picks up foul number 4. It's a little bit more of an issue for Rockford. Tie game. Dudley at the line, shooting 2. First one no good. Scarlet Hawks now 11 of 19 at the line in this game. Rockford no better. They've shot actually worse at 4 of 10. So both teams struggling at the line here as Dudley is able to convert and give the Scarlet Hawks a 1-point lead with 2:18 remaining. It's Oregon taking it up the floor. Hogan coming to get it, and then playing some catch outside the perimeter. Cooper Jackson with the touch as well. 3 ball in the corner, wide open. It's good. Devon Oregon had no one near him, and it's a 2-point region advantage. So they haven't shot it well from deep, but they've found the stroke here in the last few minutes. Double comes on Carter, mishandles. It's going to stay with the Scarlet Hawks. So it was tapped away. 17 on the shot clock. Nicholas Ortiz enters to Owen Walsh, who finds Isaiah Dudley. As Davis III comes and gets, looks to turn the corner, does. Draws the foul, and he'll go to the line. Foul goes against Cooper Johnson. That'll be his second. Davis III will go to the line to tie things up. First free throw up and good. It's now 5 of 5 at the stripe tonight. Looking to go 6 of 6 to tie things up. Front rim, backboard, and the bottom of the hoop. Ties thing at 61. 90 seconds remain, and John Davis picks it up 90 feet away. The Scarlet Hawks are back in a man-to-man for almost the first time in the second half. Baseline drive, no call there. Flat 4 underneath. They get it out. Garrison Carter pulls it out for the Scarlet Hawks. John Davis III going to come get it. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Scarlet Hawks with a chance to take the lead right back. Davis III all the way to the hoop, no good. Garrison Carter pulls it down, goes up, draws the foul, and the Scarlet Hawks with one of their first offensive boards of the night. Just their third of the contest, and it's a big one as Garrison Carter will go to the line to shoot 2 to give the Scarlet Hawks the lead back with under a minute to play. Carter's first free throw up and good. Right off that front iron. Scarlet Hawks also in the double bonus the rest of the way if this game continues to have any more fouls on the floor. Carter second, up, right over the front rim and in. 2-point lead for the Scarlet Hawks as the Regents look to enter. Back in the man-to-man are the Scarlet Hawks. There'll be a timeout from Rockford. They had 2 remaining. We'll have 1 after this. It'll be a full timeout for the Regents with 51.6 on the clock, 23 on the shot clock. As Coach Riegel looks to draw something up on the bench. As he does that, we dive in a little bit more to the stat sheet. On the Rockford side, it's Devon Organ who's taken over for them here in the second half. He's got up to 18 points in the contest. A lot of those coming here in half number 2. Oregon with just 5 in the first half, so 13 of his 18 here in half number 2. It's 2 of 8 from deep, but that has not scared him from getting his shot up, and he made that last 3-pointer that gave Rockford the lead, at least for the meantime. Scarlet Hawks have continued to rely on Garrison Carter. John Davis III also with a very productive half number 2 as he's up to 14 points in the game. He's got 8 in half number 2. He's been very exceptional at the free throw line where he's 6 of 6, including those last 2 big free throws that he made. That gave the Scarlet Hawks the lead before Carter added his 2 on now to give them back the lead. Davis III tried to drew one right there. See if that'll be a flop warning at the next whistle. Davis III picking it up. Hogan at the perimeter. Drive with the left hand. Had his shot deflected and blocked. And then a foul will put Owen Walsh at the free throw line. So John Davis III with a massive defensive play on Cameron Hogan. Hogan went to the rim with the left hand, went up with that left hand, and John Davis III sent it right back. Owen Walsh was able to pick it up and draw the foul. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 with 35.2 on the clock. Foul 1 against Cooper Jackson. That's his 4th as well. So Stuckey and Jackson both with 4. Walsh's free throw up and off the back rim and no good. So once again, it won't be a 2-possession contest for the Scarlet Hawks, but he does have the ability to make it a 3-point game right here. 1 timeout remaining for Rockford. Coach TJ Gray has 2. Both free throws are missed. Fought for underneath, and Isaiah Dudley's going to pick up a foul. So Dudley picks up his 4th on the push underneath. You're 1-1 at the line for Ben Grunlow. Ben, just 2 points in the contest, hasn't been to the free throw line tonight. So 1-1 at the line. Front end massively important for the Regents. As the Keating crowd comes to life. Off the back iron, no good, and Garrison Carter pulls down the rebound. He's doubled underneath, and he's going to draw a foul. So Carter to the line now to shoot 2. Foul will go against number 20, Ben Grunlow. Be his first foul after off the miss. 30.1 on the game clock. Carter's been good from the stripe tonight. He's been 3 of 4 there. Game high 24 points. Leads the Scarlet Hawk and Rockford side in scoring. He's played over 35 minutes in the contest tonight. So Carter, one of the senior leaders on this team at the line, shooting 2. First one up and around the rim and good. Extends it to a 3-point game, makes this second free throw all the more important as they look to make it a 2-possession game. We go uncontested on the rebound as Carter's up and good on number 2. 4-point lead for Illinois Tech. Davis picks it up full court and draws a timeout that's forced to be called as he was able to get the ball. Tripping and then falling to the floor was Devon Oregon. He had to call the timeout, and he had no help in the backcourt. So we have a 30-second timeout for the Regions. We'll keep it here. 4-point lead, 65-61. All they got left is a 30-second timeout. That'll be out of timeouts, and that won't extend, I believe, into the front court. So I think it'll be backcourt entry for the Regions here with 25.7 on the clock. Scarlet Hawks with 7 fouls. So Rockford is in the bonus. As we just saw, Illinois Tech in the double bonus. It's been a 6-0 run for the Scarlet Hawks late in this contest, taking a 2-point deficit into a 4-point lead. Isaiah Dudley on the floor for the Scarlet Hawks with 4 fouls. With no shot clock left here as they get it into the front court. Cutting to the rim, no call, thrown up wildly, and then put back on the layup for Cooper Jackson. We'll put 19-2 on the shot clock, or on the game clock. 2 timeouts for the Scarlet Hawks. They are going to be able to run the baseline. Checking in here. We time it out. Timeout by the Scarlet Hawks. We're going to take a full timeout here with 19.2 on the shot clock. On the game clock, my mistake. No shot clock. (65-63) your score. It'll be Illinois Tech possession. Substitutes from both sides coming to the floor trying to beat that first horn. They both make it in. I look for Coach Gray to try to get the ball to either Garrison Carter or John Davis III. Both of those guys have been very efficient at the free throw line. Rockford's going to have to foul here. The Illinois Tech ball in the backcourt. Look for Coach Gray to get the ball in to John Davis III or Garrison Carter. Look for Rockford to try a quick trap. And if they can't get that, then a foul. Be Nicholas Ortiz entering. Rockford matching up as John Davis III comes to the ball, gets the ball in the corner, is then immediately fouled by Cameron Hogan. That'll be Hogan's 4th foul. Will send John Davis III to the line to shoot 2. Illinois Tech bigs now waiting to check back in as both teams will go offense, defense, defense to offense. Davis III with a chance to extend this lead to 2 possessions once again for the Scarlet Hawks. First free throw up and good as Davis III has been perfect at the stripe thus far. Dudley and Walsh back into the game. Illinois Tech going to pull off the free throw line here. They're going to let Davis III go to work. Around the rim 2 times and good. Rockford rolls the ball out. Now 15 to play. Ball on the floor. And it's what I think is a foul against Rockford. It is going to be a Rockford foul. Going to be 2 free throws for Illinois Tech. So Rockford is now on the ropes, and Illinois Tech with a chance to put things away. Nicholas Ortiz at the free throw line with a 4-point lead. 10.7 remains in the clock. Shooting a pair. Ortiz's first free throw up and good. Gives the Scarlet Hawks a 5-point lead. Ortiz to put the Scarlet Hawks up 6. And that's good. 6-point advantage. Under 11 and now under 9 to play. Rockford needs a quick 3. They get it up. It's deep. No good. Dudley pulls down the board. Turned over. Then blocked by Dudley. And that's going to do it as the Scarlet Hawks escape with the victory here in the middle of finals week. Final score 69-63 as Illinois Tech improves to 2-1 in their conference campaign. They improve to 2-4 on the season. Rockford, on the other hand, drops to 0-6 on the season. They drop to 0-3 in the conference play. Garrison Carter led the way for the Scarlet Hawks all day, put up 26, was able to get 16 out of John Davis III, a double-double for Carter with 26 and 12. Helped the Scarlet Hawks to victory. Devon Orion with 18. He had 7 rebounds. Cooper Jackson with 9 rebounds and 7 points for Rockford as well. Rockford will be in action once again. We look ahead to their schedule here quickly. They will be in action at Benedictine University on Saturday. Follow that up with a contest on December 15 at Eureka. Following that at Maranatha Baptist before their Christmas break. Illinois Tech, on the other hand, will be right back here at the Keating Sports Center on Saturday. They will take on Kalamazoo College here at the Keating Sports Center. Follow that up with Albion College back here at home and St. Norbert College here on Wednesday before they take a quick trip before Christmas to sunny and warm Puerto Rico, not like it is here in Chicago, especially later this week. They'll take on Catholic and Johns Hopkins in Puerto Rico on a quick trip before they head back and home for Christmas. This has been Ryan Cantlin here on the call on the Scarlet Hawk Broadcast Network. Once again, your final score here from the Keating Center. Illinois Tech 69, Rockford 63. We thank you for joining us. We hope you tune back in on Saturday afternoon.